How you kids doing? Gotta bang one out. Hey, Captain, I am 41, made half of all the 15 mistakes you have listed. In HVAC, switch from big work commercial to residential, a bit smaller, AC swaps, getting old and can't keep selling my body. Stick with it and transition into service or go into web developing, certifications, not degrees, unless you think degrees are better. Well, web developing is kind of on the easy end. I mean, I'm not the world's greatest web developer, but I developed one. I'm sure if I put my effort and time into it, I could do pretty good. They got software. What is it? Foursquare, Quickspace, Quicks, whatever it is. It just it really sounds like you're gonna mail it in, huh? Oh, cybersecurity, bro. Why not just computer networking, computer science? Cybersecurity sounds cool, bro. And that's a legit field, but there's years of experience you got to get in that. I'm not even saying don't go into it, but web developing, man. Like, oh, okay. That was cool in 1998. I think remote work at the PC would be better, but I'm nervous about a flooded job market. I honestly, your fears would be somewhat concerned. I mean, thank God for Gen Z and upcoming Gen Alpha. Like nobody is entering the labor market. It's great. See, I have this old school thinking like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You're like, yeah, it's kind of getting flooded. But man, no one in the younger generations is working. No one, which means kind of like I had a guy like, oh, should I become a pilot? I say, normally I'd say no. But man, they're having a hard time finding them. Of course, that's the airline's fault for like pilots. Zip suck the Delta dick. Aerate the American Airlines penis. Oh, pilot. Oh my god, we won't pay for that. Where are the pilots? Oh my god. We don't even want to fly a plane, man. So I mean, yeah, you want to do web developing? Here's what you do. You keep working it. If it, like everything else, you keep working your daytime job, start developing websites. Just do it as a hobby on the side. Practice, trial and error. Yeah, honestly though, really remote work, just become an accountant. That we got a direct line to God on that one with Elkins. These CPAs cannot keep up with the tripling of the U.S. tax code. People are dropping out. They're quitting. Democrats are like, oh, more regulations, more regulations. What do you mean we can't enforce the code? We'll just hire 80,000 accountants at the IRS. Where are you gonna find 80,000 accountants? Like, really? But they're Democrats. They don't think about economics or feasibility or reality. Like, oh, well, yeah, you're just 80,000 going to quit their jobs for you. What's it pay to be an entry-level analyst or agent or whatever at the IRS? What, 60, 70,000? Oh, yeah, these CPAs making 80, 100, 150. Yeah, oh, they're going to drop that. Oh, yeah, here, look out. Here comes all the applications. I'd say accounting. I'd do that. And that's a good skill. I've always said that tradesmen, in addition to the pig screwing and the sister effing, tradesmen really could use some help in accounting, like being on time, being sober. These are advanced concepts for tradesmen. It's very, very difficult for your industry. But if you knew a little bit of accounting, then your books would be square, and then you could run a company. You could run. I mean, but good luck finding. Pull Jess up away from his sister for a second and get him to show up. Set down the meth and get him to show up on time. That'd be a harder problem. But that's not my industry. But accounting would be a good thing, and then you would be able to go and do accounting or the books or QuickBooks. There's one you could start right off the bat. QuickBooks has like a certification program where you take the classes or whatever, and you're certified in QuickBooks, like QuickBooks something. And you may not even have to go to school for that. Oh yeah, I got a couple years experience QuickBooks, and there you go. It won't pay a lot, but there you go. Remote work. And then you could always go to college, attend classes online. Otherwise, I grab more HVAC certification, do service work instead of full system installs. Coding seems to pay the bills, but as long as Western world stands, there will be air conditioning. Yeah, coding it the learning curve on that is long and steep. And I think for a half the effort, you could become relatively proficient at accounting, learn how to do accounts payable, accounts receivable, payroll. I mean, to get that the debits and credits. Here's your balance sheet. Here's your income statement. You could do that. I think that's going to have a quicker payoff, and you'll be and remote coding, man. You got to know what you're doing. That's no joke. That's legit. Not to say accounting's not legit. It's just easier. But yeah, man, I would not give up your HVAC. Now, here's the thing. Look up dumbass contractors, Scott Wilson. He talks about staying in shape because you are an athlete. You have to stay in shape. Are you out of shape? Are you fat? Geez, it's funny. It did surprise me. I had to do a lot of manual labor, a lot of my own carpentry and all that. Dude, I lost 15 pounds. Not that much left to lose, by the way. My frame, 15 pounds is a lot. It's like 10% my body weight. And I'm like, how are tradesmen fat? What do you guys do? Like you're doing, man, let's say you're just wrenching, right? You're a plumber, mainly wrenching, or a mechanic. How are you gaining weight? You're okay, fine. You're not running, you're not doing cardio, but you are expending calories of energy all day. So what are you just eating? You get your diet in, and then if you're overweight, lose the weight. See if that doesn't fix your problems. Now, admittedly, you don't want to be doing this until you're 65, 70. But I'm kind of looking, I'm like, oh, all right. It's got to be okay. Tradesmen, 8 to 12 hours a day. Medium, you're not unless you're doing concrete. But we're not talking a light workout. We're talking medium workout. You got to be blowing through at least 3,500 calories a day. Well, what are you eating? 6,000 calories a day? Why are they all fat? So I would definitely not give up HVAC. And then survey, I mean, yeah, if there's like a gray area where you could manage or do service or run your own shop, I'd kind of do that too. I don't know if I'd want to. Oh my God, having contractors as employees, you have to do the work anyway. Quincy's blah, 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 blah. I said, what kind of physical condition you in? How much time of the day do you have during outside your job? Physical condition is still pretty great. No medical issues or pain yet. Good. Current shop that I'm leaving has the weirdest hours. Oh, okay. Your hours vary a lot. I don't want to mention what it is because I don't want to identify you. But yeah, that is weird. Yeah, you can't even pursue anything on. I guess you could. Oh, we got a criminal record, do we? Don't have kids you can't afford. Don't major in stupid crap. Spend less than you make. Don't commit crime. Although, I guess people, I mean, honestly, I don't think that really actually phase you in today's world, especially if you, now it's probably quite some time ago. It was quite some time ago. I don't look up people's criminal records. Maybe I ought. But yeah, if you show up on time, you do a good job on HVAC. I don't think that'd be you got a good skill. You got a good skill. I don't owe anyone anything except $12,000 that the X ran up. Gonna let 10 minutes. Useless details are to say that if you have another career recommendation outside HVAC or coding, I'm all ears. Yeah, accounting. But needed to know if I have a criminal record that disqualifies me for some roles. That is a great question. I'm not okay. Wouldn't prevent you from becoming an accountant. All right. I don't know if it would prevent you from becoming a CPA. Not that you become a CPA, but the IT stuff with the self-certification and all that. No, now people might do a criminal background check on you, so it might be on the employer basis, but it's not against the law to hire an ex-con. On the outside chance you were all of a sudden like you loved accounting, look up to see whether or not CPAs you can even get a CPA if you're got a criminal record. I've never heard anything like that. That's an Elkins question, but you could look that up on your own. Don't care. Pick your poison. Anything else? Yeah, I would. If you're still in good enough shape, keep doing the HVAC. All right. I honestly, man, dude, go off on your own. Do your own thing. I don't know what the licensure requirement is of that, but if you can go ahead and just start your own company, there you're gonna have to learn accounting. You have to learn QuickBooks, okay? Show up on time, show up sober, the standard thing I always say. Yeah, stick in there, but yeah, man, if so you're kind of all over the place with the hours, but you're averaging 40 hours a week. So you should have, unless you're on a job where you're doing 90, 80 hours a week, there should be some time for you to go ahead and start um try that QuickBooks certification thing. And then if you like that, you do a little bit of that, and then you go ahead and you study up, become an enrolled agent. That's all on your own. You don't have to go to school for that. And also maybe you like it. Now you're remote work. But I'll tell you this, before you leave HVAC, try and make some money while you still can. I'd say strike out on your own. That would be and I'll give you the $1 million idea of a on time, on budget HVAC.com, on time, on budget plumbing.com, sober HVAC, not on drugs, air conditioning. I'm not joking. And you program your website, get a little bit of experience there. You can teach yourself that. And we promise to be sober, on time, on budget, and we do the job right the first time. And if we screw it up, it's guaranteed. And you got to charge more. You got to charge more because, things happen. Something's going to happen. You're going to have to go back and fix it up. If you're like, oh, this guy shows up on time. And then rumor goes around. So I would do that. And then if you could find some good people underneath you, maybe you're just the manager. Maybe you're just running a nice little tight HVAC shop. And now you're making, 120 grand. And you know a little bit about bookkeeping and accounting. So you can keep your own books, you make a good money. You only hire good kids. I'd start in high school. Find the kids in high school. Don't even bother with people like graduating from high school or college. No reason. No reason. Yeah. That's what I would do, but accounting and computer programming or website development, sure. I don't know. I would look. It's all gonna suck. Okay, it's all gonna suck. Don't think, oh, you're gonna be able to work remotely, most directly with accounting. But whether it's balancing debits or credits, that's gonna be boring. Or whether it's getting the website to show up on a phone screen as organized as it would show up on a computer screen, which is something you got to do. It's boring work. But yeah, it's not exciting, but it'll get you kind of where you want to go. Are we gonna say any super chats? Wait, did I see who I thought I saw in here? Oh my God, who's this guy? Yeah, you tell Savo keep his little pecs away from me. I saw him there all shirtless in every practical pic. All right, there you go. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.